The ancient and historic town of Mainz, over 2,000 years old, lies on the River Rhine at the heart of Europe. It was here that Johannes Gutenberg invented the art of printing from movable type around the year 1500. 270 years later, in the same year that Ludwig van Beethoven was born, Bernhard Schott founded one of the oldest and most prestigious music publishing houses in Germany. Built in 1792, the neoclassical premises in the old town of Mainz, although renovated several times, remain the company's head office to this very day. The publishing house is still family-owned, presently headed in the 6th generation by Dr. Peter Hansa Strecker as chairman.
Welcome at Schott Music. Here in this very room began the success story of our publishing house. It was here where Richard Wagner often met and talked with his publisher. For a long time this has been a place of European cultural history. Today this is the headquarters of our worldwide operating music and media company.
Many of the great names of music history are closely linked to Schott, the music publisher, among them Ludwig van Beethoven, whose 9th Symphony, Missa Solemnis, and 2 of his last string quartets were first published by Schott. In 1859, Richard Wagner entrusted Schott with his opera The Master Singers of Nuremberg, later to be followed by Der Ring des Nibelungen and Parsifal. As the founder's grandson, Franz Schott, was without an heir, the publishing house was passed to the Privy Councillor Ludwig Strecker in 1874, whose sons Ludwig and Willi tied the name Schott forever to contemporary music. They published works by Igor Stravinsky, Paul Hindemith, Carl Orff, Michael Tippett and Richard Strauss, among others. Today, Schott represents over 120 composers of the 20th and 21st century, among them Hans Werner Henze, George Ligeti, Christoph Penderecki, Toru Takemitsu and Peter Erdős, plus new emerging talents, composers of the younger generation such as Jörg Wiedmann and Kaja Czernovin. Today, the Schott Group has offices in Berlin, London, Paris, Madrid, Prague, Moscow, New York, Toronto, Beijing and Tokyo, with over 250 employees all in all, and which provides an international network that profits from short distances to customers and the effective management of local markets. With its wide-ranging products, the Schott Publishing Group caters for all aspects of musical life. The extensive hire catalogue comprises around 8,000 operatic, concert and chamber works, including scores and parts made available to theatres and orchestras. The Schott sales catalogue, with around 30,000 items, comprises both performing and teaching material, urtext editions, study scores, major critical editions, music books, specialist magazines, recordings and multimedia products. Such a comprehensive range of material is directed at beginners and advanced learners, lovers of serious and popular music, amateurs as well as professionals. Schott Music is dedicated to educational music, offering material for music schools and primary and secondary schools, as well as for individual lessons or self-instruction. Schott Music also publishes the Orff Schulwerk series, translated into 23 languages with over 500 titles. Apart from instrumental teaching methods and tutors, Schott offers various approaches to early education in music, such as the series Music and Dance for Children and the world's leading concept, Musikgarten. In order to supervise, educate and coordinate around 2,500 German Musikgarten teachers, Schott founded the Institute for Elementary Musical Edition in the year 2005. In the Schott Edition series, the company publishes representative works from the Renaissance period, to the present day in various arrangements and separate popular editions at low prices. The editions incorporate more than 7,500 titles, thus constituting the largest selection of works from all musical periods for all current instruments and instrumental groups. Schott's world-famous Eulenburg Miniature Score Edition includes around 1,200 orchestral and chamber works ranging from the 16th to the 20th century. In addition, Schott, in cooperation with Vienna publisher Universal Edition, publishes the Vienna Urtext Edition. Since 1837, Schott has published a variety of music books. With more than 1,200 titles, the Schott Music Book Catalogue is the most comprehensive in the German-speaking area, consisting of biographies, histories of musical instruments, musicology, concert guides, and many other subjects. These books are aimed at amateur musicians as well as musicologists and professional musicians. Schott Music is world famous for its complete editions, published in cooperation with a number of distinguished music research centers, including complete editions of the works of Paul Hindemith, Pietro Locatelli, Modest Mussorgsky, Robert Schumann, Arnold Schönberg, Peter Tchaikovsky, Richard Wagner, and Carl Maria von Weber. Schott also publishes 7 special interest journals, among them the Neue Zeitschrift für Musik, originally founded by Robert Schumann in 1834, making it the oldest German-language publication of its kind. Other journals include Das Orchester, the Musikforum, and Organ, plus 3 journals on musical education called Musik und Bildung, Üben und Musizieren and Musik in der Grundschule. Since 1967, Schott has produced a number of audio CDs, CD-ROMs and DVDs. Its Vergo catalogue comprises more than 500 recordings of works from the 20th and 21st centuries. The acquisition of the Intuition label has considerably extended the range of products on offer to a further 500 titles from jazz to world music. For many years now, Schott Music has followed a clearly defined platform strategy, offering supply of services via its own subsidiary companies. Delivery of all products is handled by the ISO-certified Distribution and Logistics Center, MDS, Music Distribution Services Limited, a 100% daughter company based in the Mainz suburb of Hechtsheim. MDS not only carries out the distribution and delivery of Schott's own products, but also offers its services to another 70 publisher partners. 130,000 titles, comprising sheet music, books, recordings and multimedia products, are shipped to customers around the world. 11 million products are stored in the modern high bay warehouse. About 1,000 shipments are made every day. The Schott daughter company Vega Verlag GmbH, a media service provider, deals with all matters concerning the production and printing of the company's products. Here at Vega, music setting, graphic design, offset and digital printing and processing are carried out both for Schott's own publishing program and for other music publishers around the world. In the future, Schott Music intends to expand and permanently optimize its provision of services. Schott focuses its attention on its customers, that is, everyone interested in music in any way. In this, e-learning procedures and the Internet will play a decisive role. With its diversified publishing program, geared towards the international market, its worldwide network, and use of up-to-date digital printing techniques, optimal manufacturing and logistics technology, and innovative business ideas, Schott Music is perfectly prepared for such a future role.